Welcome back to Whatever We're Doing. This weekly update is sponsored by Mellow Yellow. Now, on Monday, our CAD designer worked on our design for our robot, and our programmers tried to fix our faulty Robo Rio.
On Tuesday, our programmers called National Instruments in Texas, and we tried to fix our Robo Rio. And we also started building our rocket and our habitat for our field.
On Wednesday, our team finished building the rocket and habitat. Our programmers did programming thingies.
On Thursday, our friend Dan from PMW came and helped us finish our arm design, and we also finished our robot design.
And now, our weekly interview with Miss Owens.
All right, thanks, Nick. Now we're here with our CAD designer, Caitlin. Caitlin, what does a CAD designer do?
We use computer programs to make a 3D design of the robot before anything gets cut or attached.
Okay, cool. So what have you been doing so far this season?
So far, I've been trying to find designs that are already pre-made because it takes a lot of time to create a design to just print out like gears or pulleys for the 3D printer.
Got you. All right, so since you've designed the whole robot, what do you think the robot should be called?
I wanted to name it Charlie.
All right, your reasoning for that?
The first robot was a boy, the second robot was a girl. Charlie can be a kind of a gender-neutral name. It could be Charlie, could be Charlotte.
Gotcha. All right, thank you for that. Now back to the newsroom.
And now for the sports. Our team lost so bad, I can't even count that high. And now, let's hand it off to Nick in the robotics room. All right. Thanks, Nick. And now to our lead programmer, Ethan. Ethan, what have you been doing today?
I'm trying to set a camera up on that thingy over there.
Yeah? What's the camera supposed to do?
Help you see.
Thanks, Ethan. Now to our next subject. Jack? Hey, Jack. What have you been doing today?
I rebuilt the chassis again, cutting it down to the frame, and now I'm going to put the electrical board back on it.
That's very cool. Thanks, Jack. And here's one of our coaches. Jim, what have you been doing today?
I've been doing part of your work, then trying to get the frame all done so that we can get the thing going back again.
This is my work, but thank you.
Okay.
And now on to Matthew. He's our important person working on 3D printing. Matthew, how's life going right now?
It's difficult. The 3D printer has been acting up a little bit. We're just testing some different things. So like we put some tape on the bed to see if the filament would stick further, and we're just kind of testing everything and seeing what works.
Solid. So think it'll be up and working anytime soon?
It's by next week, probably.
Sweet. Thanks, Matthew. And over here, we have Molly. Molly, what have you been doing today?
I'm just figuring out committees and figuring out everyone's role for today.
That's very cool. And we had someone over here. Oh, our coach, Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole. What have you been doing today?
A lot of nothing. A lot of supervision. A lot of supervision.
That's very cool. Now, back to Anna in the newsroom.
Thanks, Nick. Now to Anna with the weather report. All right, guys. It's snowing, and it's really cold out here. Oh, all right, back to the newsroom.
Man, with weather like that, I don't think we're going to have school Monday.
You're telling me.
All right. Join us next week on another episode of
Whatever We're Doing. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're good.